Well, it means that you could be as fundamentally right as possible. You could say that based on X, Y, and Z reason, this stock has to go up. This stock should go up, which is one of my absolute least favorite terms in trading. This stock should do this thing. But if you're the only one who thinks that, right? Investor perception. If you're the only one who thinks that the stock should do this thing, and everybody else is saying either I don't want to own this stock or I'm not participating. This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Hey, can you do me a favor? I really want to help you with trading, and the easiest way for me to do that is by heading to secretinvestingbook.com to get my book, The Secret Investing Book, totally free. All you're doing is covering the shipping price, and we'll send you this book that exposes 13 virtually unknown secrets to take the guesswork out of trading. So grab your copy now at secretinvestingbook.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch all of our past episodes. Afternoon, traders. I don't know about your kids, but my kids are going to be at home starting next Wednesday, and I really enjoy my quiet time, so it's going to be a lot different. But you know what? They always appreciate summer with Dad because I make them do stuff all day. I put them on a schedule, right? It's like you got an hour of free time, you got 20 minutes on the Peloton, you got 30 minutes of free time, you got 30 minutes outside doing what boys do. So yeah, looking forward to having those little rascals at home soon. But I hope that you all are looking forward to having your kids home for the summer as well. Brian, good to see you. Donna, good afternoon. Glad you could make it. I'm getting really excited. I think it's not going to be today, but I think we're so close to finally having a bullish breakout. So let's talk about it. Welcome to the 10-Minute Trading Room. This is how to trade only 10 minutes a day and exactly how we take the guesswork out of trading. Now with our 10 minutes to freedom trading strategies, you know it always starts with the market, and we let the market tell us which direction it's going with a few key performance indicators. We need to see the 10 over the 20 with price over the 50, which we have, and we've had for a few weeks now. So that's bullish. Look at that. This is why I was getting excited. We are so close to breaking over the February 2nd high. That is what is exciting to me, because I think once this knocks over, it'll be gangbusters. Lucky you, Brian. I think that'll be gangbusters. FinClub came in yellow today, and MMFI came in at 48. Earlier on today, I actually texted the group on Discord, and I said 48 on MMFI. It might even hit 50 by the time the trading room rolls around. Still actually come down just a little bit, 48%. But I think that once we hit this, we could finally be rip-roaring off to the races. It could be tomorrow. It literally could be tomorrow when this crests over, bringing all the market breadth with it, and we could be good to go. But keep in mind, the reason that we have had so many transition days is because the market hasn't gone anywhere, right? If you zoom out, like zoom way out, in fact, let's go to the weekly. If you zoom way out, like this is the market we've been dealing with, right? Forever and ever, amen, it had been going up, right? Couple drops here and there, that's the COVID drop. And then you see this enormous bull market, and then, look, it's really gone nowhere in basically 2 years. In fact, April 18th, 2022 is the same price as it is at this very moment. April 15th, 2022. And I bet we could even go back to here. June 7th, 2021 was the exact same price as it is at this very moment. So, just reiterating, this market has been really brutal for a lot of people. But not us. Just hanging out, waiting for the opportunities to come. And I think tomorrow is a chance of that coming. So because of that, we're not going to move on to the next steps. As you know, whenever we don't pass one, we're not moving on to the next. We're not going to run any scanners just yet. Maybe tomorrow we could be. That makes today a transition day. We're not in the market. We're waiting for valid setups because we had bullish, bearish, bearish. We don't have a confluence of market signals yet. So of course, the first question that people ask is, how long do we wait? Well, the answer is as long as it takes, right? Remember, while we're doing nothing, less skilled, less disciplined investors are laying the groundwork for your success. They'll build the basis and we buy the breakouts. So don't rush this, but I think we are closing in. Absolutely closing in on it. In fact, let's look right now. We're pennies away from cracking over that amount, which will be awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's move to the next segment, which will be our final thoughts. What did Brian say? Brian said, the pessimist in him says the bull market will last for 3 days and the bear will return. DraftKings needs to have a bull bear bet, but I'll trade what I am given. That's it, my friend. We can only, we as traders understand, we as successful traders, I should say, understand that we can only swing at the pitches that are thrown at us. But in the meantime, you wait in the batter's box, right? In fact, I believe he says something like that. Listen, Brian, right here on the money. I'm not in the business of I am in the business of responding, not prediction. Like Brian was just saying, right? I'll trade what I'm given. Telling the future is impossible and unnecessary. Trading is a now business. Now, let's talk about another Minervini quote. And that is, even if your fundamental analysis of the company is spot on, to make big money, your analysis of the investor perception also needs to be accurate and timed correctly. So, what does this mean, right? Well, it means that you could be as fundamentally right as possible. You could say that based on X, Y, and Z reason, this stock has to go up. This stock should go up, which is one of my absolute least favorite terms in trading. This stock should do this thing. But if you're the only one who thinks that, right? Investor perception. If you're the only one who thinks that the stock should do this thing, and everybody else is saying either I don't want to own this stock or I'm not participating, it doesn't matter how perfect your fundamental analysis are because it's meaningless. Nobody is going to be buying that stock with you. Now remember, we're not interested in trading sideways markets, right? We want vertical price movements. We want those days where it's not just up, but it's like, wow, how up can this go? That's the kind of trading we're looking for, right? And it doesn't always happen. Clearly, there are times where you get in and you're like, that didn't work out. You get right out. But it makes it a hell of a lot easier when you have the market working for you instead of against you or the market not doing anything. So that's why we've been in cash for so long, is because, the market needs to push everything. A rising tide lifts all ships, but a sinking tide shows who's swimming naked. I love that quote. So let's check back in tomorrow. I believe tomorrow could be an offensive day. Keep in mind our new plan, though. If it is a transition day, which I always let you know in the mornings, if it's going to be an offensive, defensive, or transition day. If it is a transition day from now on Fridays, we're starting the weekend early and we're just not going to meet. Saves us all some time and allows you to get on with your weekend a little bit earlier. But if it is an offensive day, plan on being here tomorrow afternoon and let's make some business, right? I can't say make some money. I mean, if I did, I would be like a total scam ball, and I'm not going to be saying that because there's always a chance of a losing trade. And anybody who says that they guarantee winners is lying to you. So I will see you right back here tomorrow. Otherwise, talk soon. Hey, don't forget to grab your free Secret Investing book over at secretinvestingbook.com.